Ohio's Attorney General files a lawsuit against a homeowners association claiming that group ignored orders to fix an earthen dam. The lawsuit accused Settlers Walk Homeowners Association and a developer of failing to take action after several inspections of the Remick Lake Dam found it needed repairs. Attorney General David Yost says complaints have dragged out for more than a decade now, and the suit claims that if the dam fails, flooding would impact a daycare center, a shopping center, and 8 homes located just downstream.
A huge washout with a drop of more than 40 feet has homeowners in one DeLand community on edge, literally.
WESH 2's Claire Metz reports people who live in the Saddlebrook neighborhood say their backyards are dropping away, and it's getting worse every day.
I am petrified, obviously, for my property, my family. I have 4 kids.
Tabitha Ruge doesn't have a backyard pool, but she's got a massive hole in the ground out back that she never asked for. A washout that continues to grow, slowly eating up the land, inching toward hers and other homes.
My husband had measured, it was about 70 feet from our property, where we're about 25 feet from the edge of the erosion now.
The Ruges built their home in 2016 when the back, which is HOA property, was a gradual slope with drainage, manicured grass. Signs of trouble developed, though, and in 2021, things really got bad as the entire concrete drainage system collapsed. Pipes and tubing went down, trees. The Homeowners Association for Saddlebrook filed a lawsuit against the developer of the community in February of 2020, citing negligent and deficient construction. There were other issues in addition to this big problem. The case was dismissed in November of last year following an out-of-court settlement. A spokesman for the HOA says the board has engaged an engineer, is actively seeking vendors to make necessary repairs. Not soon enough for Ruge, who says they've been living life on the edge for too long already, with no action and few updates. She notes the HOA never even put up danger signs.
I've put warnings out on our Facebook page just because I'm petrified a kid is going to come running through here, or God forbid a dog takes off and somebody goes racing after him. You can't see that that's a drop-off.
Homeowners are also concerned about property values as the ground around them continues to fall. In DeLand, Volusia County, Claire Metz, WESH 2 News.
A spokesperson for the city of DeLand says they are aware of the issue and have been in contact with the HOA board. They say though it's private property, they are available to offer guidance or connect the HOA to resources available.
Walls, flooring, the front part, I don't know how much mold is in that wall. I don't know what the plan is.
Well, tonight, a Bay Area nurse is beyond frustrated. She tells 8 on Your Side she can't repair the inside of her house until the HOA repairs the outside of her house.
Yeah, and this nurse says the damage has been left to fester since Hurricane Ian. So with nowhere to turn, she called investigator Moss Society, and Moss is live with us in studio.
Stacey, Josh, good evening. Now, I want you to take a closer look at some of the damage. You can see there's no walls, there's no ceiling. Part of the floor is missing. This Bay Area nurse tells me that her life is at a standstill, and she blames her HOA.
Water comes down here in pools.
Kelly Roberts feels like she's being forced to live in a construction zone. Even though her insurance company has agreed to fix the inside of her unit, Kelly can't put up the drywall, fix the floors, or the ceiling. She says the holdup is her HOA. To explain, we gotta take you outside.
The cracks and everything need to be fixed.
You can barely see it, but there is a crack in the exterior wall. It was inspected, and according to this report, 2 months ago, an engineer found the wall was letting water inside Kelly's unit. He recommended, quote, repairs be performed as soon as possible.
I was told by the contractors and the water specialists if I was to put drywall up on these walls, I'd be full of mold in 2 days.
Kelly tells me the HOA gave her the runaround. Then the city of Sarasota stepped in. Last month, the city cited the HOA, noting the, quote, exterior wall in disrepair. Right now, nearly a year after Hurricane Ian, and this issue has still not been resolved.
Who's in charge? Can you give me a number of who's in charge?
We called, emailed, and even spoke to one HOA member to press for progress. Right now, the city of Sarasota tells me they're actively working with the HOA to resolve the issue.
I get up every morning and this is what I look at. I live in filth every day. This has taken my entire savings for me and my home. My 2 securities that mean the most to me. And that's the truth.
such a difficult situation for her. Now, once you do get a citation, you have a limited amount of time to address the issue. If you don't, the city will start to impose fines against you and your property. So maybe that's a little bit of the good news. The clock is ticking for the HOA.
I can't imagine waking up and looking at that every day. How stressful that would be.
It's been almost a year.
Almost a year. So why is it taking so long for the HOA to take action?
So on the phone, one HOA member, he wouldn't tell me anything. They have not responded to my emails, but Kelly has shared emails from the HOA with me, and they say they are planning to waterproof the entire building at this point. And right now, the holdup is just getting the right permits, but this has gone on a very long time.
Can't imagine.
Patients are running out.
Yep.
Thank you, Masa. If you have something you'd like Masa to investigate, call our 8 on Your Side helpline at 1-800-338-0808.